So masks being decided a good tool, and then rapid antigen tests not a good tool. Is that just like certain personalities who didn't speak up in a meeting or who did speak up in a meeting? Is this just like a weird roll of the dice, or is there a better explanation?
I think it's somewhat of a roll of the dice, but I also think it's that testing. So doctors don't pretend to like really understand much about like fluid dynamics and how well masks are working. Like that's like way out of their realm.
Right.
Doctors do believe that they understand all aspects of the tests.
Right.
And so the greatest barriers to rapid tests being brought to market or sort of being rolled out heavily and supported as public health tools, the greatest barriers came from physicians saying, hell no, we can't use a test that's not as sensitive as a PCR. And look at what happens if you use this antigen test and not a PCR test. You get people who are showing a positive on a PCR and negative on an antigen. And they just assume that that was a false negative on the antigen. For public health, I would call it a false positive on the PCR test. But this type of thinking literally does not exist in medicine. And I think the biggest problem here is that we placed physicians in decision-making power. We have